Example number 8, graph function f of x equal negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 1. So this is not in the form of a, h, and k, so we can use the transformation. So we have to make it. Now we pay attention to the first two terms, that is negative 2x squared plus 4x. You recall that we need to have x squared plus bx, and the third term is 1/2 of b squared. The form that we need is x squared plus bx. The number in front of x squared have to be 1. But the number in front, that x squared that we have in right now, is a negative 2. So what we should do is we need to get rid of that negative 2. We will factor out the negative 2. And the side that we should get is minus, okay? Because negative 2 times negative 2x is positive 4x. Now we can add a number. So x squared minus 2x, we will add 1 because we follow the formula is 1/2 of b, so b is 2. So 1/2 of 2 is 1, and then you square it, so it's equal to 1. The pink color one, the one that you see is the one inside the parenthesis. If you distribute the negative 2, then you will get negative 2x squared minus negative 2 times negative 2x is positive 4x minus 2 plus 1. So we actually adding a negative 2 to the right hand side. So 1 that we see is just inside the parenthesis, but the right hand side is a negative 2 because we compare with the original and we see that negative 2 is the one that we have extra. Okay, so that's why on the left hand side we need to make it balanced because it's equal side. We need to add a negative 2. So this comes from the outside multiply 1. The outside negative 2. Now let's complete in the square. And we solve for the function f of x. So we will get negative 2x minus 1 squared plus 3. So to wrap this, we know that the 3, we're gonna move up. The h is 1, and we will move to the right 1 step, 3 up. And we have the negative also, so the parabola will open up and down. And what about this 2? It's gonna stretch by a factor of 2. So we have 4 things to do here. Up and down, right 1, up 3, stretch by a factor of 2. My suggestion is you're gonna do stress by a factor of 2 first because it's easy. Okay, move up, down, left, right, we should do at last step. Okay, so let's begin. So step number 1, we will begin from the original parabola. The original parabola is 1, 1, 2, 4, 0, 0, negative 1, 1, and negative 2, 4. Okay, now we need to do the 2. So like example number 6, what do? Is we need to double the white part, right? Okay, so the A is 0, 0, so it's the same. The B is 1, 1, so the white part double will be 1, 2. And the number C is 2, 4, double the white part, so will be 2, 8. And similarly for the point E and the point D. Okay, now we're gonna do the upside down, right? So we're gonna move them down. The parabola will up and down. Okay, the A will be the same. The B will become 1, comma negative 2. Similarly for D. And the C will be negative 2, comma negative 8. Okay, so now let's go back and label the function. So the function is y equal 2x for step number 2. For step number 3, we up and down, so y equal negative 2x squared. For step number 2 is y equal 2x squared. Now it's easy to do move up, down, left, right. Okay, so I'm gonna move to the right first. So step number 4. So we're gonna move step number 3, the rough step number 3, to the right 1 unit. And then we will move up, right? Okay, we label, so we get y equal x minus 1 squared, and that is negative 2x in the front, negative 2 in the front. Now final step, we will move up 3 units. Okay, now the second part of the problem asks us to, we go back to the question. The question asks us to identify the vertex and the axis of the symmetry. Also determine the domain and the range. Okay, we go back to our function. Let's label, this is y equal negative 2, x minus 1 squared plus 3. The vertex is 1, 3, and the axis of the symmetry is the vertical line, and it's equal to x equal to 1 because it's passed through 1 on the x. The domain is the input, right? Is from negative infinity to positive infinity. The range is the maximum of y is 3, and it's going down, so from negative infinity to 3.